Hello, my friend. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I've shared any video, and today's video is very special. I'm going to paint this poster from movie My Neighbor Totoro. It's a Studio Ghibli movie, and of late I have been painting many Studio Ghibli art. You can see here Ariete, and I have also painted Hole's Moving Castle. I will show you there. See that? And I'm very happy with how it has turned out. So now let's begin with this one. I will start from the sky, and I want to keep it flat only, and because it's a very small drawing, I am not going to go for a wet on wet. So here I start with my Silurian blue for the sky. There's neither so much water in my brush nor so much paint, so it's just right for a flat wash. And as you see, I'm covering the umbrella also because doesn't matter, umbrella is anyways going to be black. There, before the sky could dry completely, I am going to paint the grass, and these portions which have actually dried a little bit and are about to form the harsh edges, I am going over them with my damp clean brush to get the color moving. And now with my sap green, I will paint the grass, the backdrop, like that, very lightly, very watery consistency, but not so much to form the puddles, but yeah, it is watery. And again, I'm trying to achieve a flat wash, and as you see, I'm painting without the tapes and it just went out. That is why I like painting with the tape bordering my paper, but that's okay, we manage. It's just my sketchbook and it's okay. Here I'm painting around this cute little forest spirit. Have you watched this movie? It was about the family who shifted to this countryside, and there were two girls and a father, and the house they shifted to is at a place where these forest spirits roam. So Totoro and other small spirits, I don't know their names because the movie did not mention their names. They were just so cute and fluffy. And the mother of these girls is in hospital, and how she recovers, how the girls struggle to reach out to mother, and so many things happen. Like if you're planning to watch, then I'm sorry for spoiling it for you, but I'm sure you must have watched it because it's a very old movie, one of the very first movies of Studio Ghibli, I believe. There, this uneven green, and I have dropped in some darker green also, darker value of the same sap green also, to achieve that wet on wet effect. Here I want the wet on wet effect because I want to create layers of grass and I want to achieve depth of field. But in the sky I wanted to achieve just a flat wash because sky was not at all the part where I want my audience to look. So that is the reason. There, I've tried my best to keep the colors within the borders except for one or two places, and here I noticed the paper white showing, so I'm going in with some Silurian blue. There, I've managed to keep the colors within the borders mostly. And here I am covering this paper white which I missed earlier. So I'm using my Silurian blue, and now since the water was too much, so I'm dabbing it with the rough cloth. There, it's all done. The first layer, let it dry completely and then we will work on the next layer. It's dried now, but the grass area is still a little bit wet, which is perfect for me to give some random strokes for the grass, so it will merge or it will give that wet on wet effect as well as the wet on dry effect. So here I am using the same sap green but a darker value of sap green, and I am building the grass layer by layer, creating the depth of field. And this is going to be a repetitive process. Let me tell you about my sketchbook because it's my favorite sketchbook and there is no paid promotion. I am not promoting this brand at all. I have bought it from my own pocket, but it's my favorite sketchbook and it's very budget friendly for all those who are beginning with watercolors and are afraid of shelling out so much money and wasting. So you can go for this. This is Bruce Pro, my favorite brand for paper and sketchbooks, and this is just 110 GSM guys, and you can see how good it is. Like, I'm using wet on wet, and forget this painting, I have done many paintings on this sketchbook for practice, and I have used a lot of water, a lot of wet on wet on this, and it has taken all of that very decently. So it's very budget friendly. It's a big size A4 size sketchbook. The video is zoomed in so you can't see the actual size of this sketchbook, but yeah, it's big and it comes with a lot of pages, and they have many sizes, like many sizes of sketchbooks, staged, spiral bound, and many of them. So you can just have a look at it and try, It's my favorite brand for sketchbooks. It's very budget friendly and very good quality. The brush also I'm using is from Princeton, but this is the economic category, so it did not cost too much for me, and it's very good. It's amazing. It came in a set of 7 or 5, I guess. I bought it long back but it's still very good, and it's good with acrylic, gouache or watercolor, everything. So it's a synthetic brush, but it's damn good. As you see, I am painting the grass blades in a scattered way. I'm not covering the entire greenery with the blades because I want to create the sense of depth. Also, I want to create the contrast. So now let this dry while I enjoy my tea. And now with almost dry brush, the same green in my brush, I'm using just the tip of my brush. As you see, I'm holding the brush at a 90 degree and I'm drawing these grass blades in the backdrop, or maybe they are reeds or some wildflower stems. So I'm just drawing those. As you can see, the pencil marks also, I'm just going over them, and I'm not drawing perfect smooth lines. I am doing broken lines, irregular lines, jagged lines, just to give it a natural and organic feel. So there. This watercolor also I'm using is very budget friendly and it gives great effect. I mostly paint with these watercolors. I will talk about them later in this video. So there, we are done with these wildflower stems. Some of them on the other side also, like that, very lightly and loosely. And now let's go back to the greenery and do some definite fine strokes of grass or stems here also. So this layer is also almost done. Meanwhile, let me show you the other paintings I've made on this sketchbook. I have mostly used it for practice, but as you can see, I have used a lot of ink and watercolor and gouache, markers, and as you see this one, I've used a lot of wet on wet, and even this one. You see the effect, see the colors, the vibrance. So, and this is like 110 GSM. It's not even 300 GSM or 100% cotton, right? So that was the thing I showed you. Now I'm going to leave this layer for drying. Like, I will move on to the other subject, the subject of the painting. Now, there. Okay, enough of grass. Now I have to leave it, otherwise I'll just keep on doing it. Just this bit, all right? Just this, a teensy bit. Okay, so now have a look at my color. These are from Camelin and it's artist grade set, and it's very budget friendly and very good. You saw all the paintings on this sketchbook, the watercolor ones. I have made all of them with this color set only. So they are really good and very budget friendly, so you don't get afraid of wasting color when you are just starting off. So there, some more grass plates, and now I'm finally leaving the grass. Now let's move on to Totoro, and I am just mixing the gray which is already available on my palette. Because of so many colors, I'm using that only, see. And with this, with a watery consistency, very light strength, I'm going to paint Totoro. So here I am keeping the left part of every subject lighter, and on the right part I will be depicting the shadow. Alright, so I will follow this throughout with every subject. So here we go. Now see the darker value there. And now for the belly of Totoro, I am taking yellow ochre, and again in the same way I am starting with a lighter value, and I will move on to the darker value as I proceed towards the right side of its belly. There, we have our shadow in place. Now let our Totoro dry, and I will move on to the little girl, May. I will first start with the skin color over her hand. It's always a good idea to start with other body parts apart from the face. Now when you are happy with the color, you can go on the face. So there. Let's paint her red dress that she keeps wearing throughout the movie. And I'm taking some brighter yellow for the hat. There. And some brown for her hair. there's the blushy. Oh, too dark. Let's make it lighter with a damp clean brush, like that. There. It's perfect now. There. Now moving on to Satsuki, the elder sister, and she also wore a yellow hat, but I'm making it a little darker. I've mixed yellow ochre in my lemon yellow to get this color, and I'm going to make her skin color also a little paler as compared to May, and her hair darker than May. You see it? Same goes on the face as well. And darker brown for the hair. I like the surprised look on her face. Now let's paint her dress yellow. So this is again another shade of yellow. It's clearly lemon yellow. And with the same lemon yellow, I'm going on these wildflowers, painting them. Up some greens for the stem or leaves. Likewise, I'm going to make all the flowers. Lastly, let's go around this white forest spirit. So I'm not going to color it, I'm just coloring around it, the negative space around it, to create a contrast. There's some more detailing on the grass, very sparsely. Now with the same green, I'm going to paint this cute little leaf on Totoro's head. I mean, it's very cute that he uses this small leaf to cover himself, his giant self, from rain. That's the shadow. Some veins. Some more touch-ups on the grass and greenery. There. Now with the grey, I'm going to paint the eyes of this forest spirit. That's all I have to paint on him. Let's draw the features of Totoro. Finally, I'm going in with the darkest color of this painting, Payne's Grey, and I'm painting this umbrella which belongs to May and Southsky's father, which they gifted to Totoro. There we go. Darken his eyes a little bit to make them more prominent, and some more details everywhere. Now I'm taking my white jelly roll to draw the highlights as well as the white wildflowers which are there in the poster. There. some more wildflowers and some scattered over there in the greenery for break. And there, we are almost done. Just some final touch-ups. And if you're still there watching this video, thank you so very much. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for watching so long. I mean, this was a very long video, but yeah, it's your support and your love that keeps me going. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, let YouTube know that I am doing a good job. And that's the final painting. As you see, I used my fine liner to outline the characters a little bit. And there, I'll see you in my next video. I mostly upload on every Wednesday, so stay tuned and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so you get notified about my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.